from East Hamilton School, just a few miles outside of Chattanooga, Tennessee, Brad Sutton from CWS Mid-Atlantic, and MLJ from Combat Zone Wrestling here with you. MLJ, just as a star-studded lineup has been assembled of wrestlers for this tournament, an all-star commentary team with voices from all over the country here to call these two great nights of action.
You're certainly right, Brad, and I tell you what, I am so jazzed to be here at the East Hamilton High School for Scenic City Invitational. I mean, I don't have too many opportunities to see guys like John Skyler, Jimmy Rave live, and we got the best team in the house.
Yeah, undeniably, one of the matchups that could steal this star-studded tournament is kicking things off the 2015 tournament winner, Jimmy Rave, going up against the Southern Savior, the former PWX heavyweight champion, John Skyler. A lot of questions coming up about John Skyler's future. He is an unsigned free agent, but a lot of opportunity live before him, and if he survives this two-night, 16-man single elimination tournament, you've got to think that will only propel him. But even if he doesn't make it all the way to the finals, let's not get ahead of ourselves. A victory over the man who won this very tournament last year raises his stock in this area and all over the country.
Oh, certainly right, especially if you knock off a guy like Jimmy Rave, a guy who's somewhat in a career renaissance. I think he's better than he's ever been right now. And, you know, we saw that last year here at the Scenic City, that he was able to come out on top, actually eliminating Skyler's partner, Corey Hollis, to win that tournament last year.
Yeah, I think you see that a lot of times with veteran wrestlers, and you know, Jimmy Rave is still a young man.
Certainly.
But he has so many years under his belt where he has traveled the world. He may have the second most experience of anyone in this tournament, maybe second only to Chris Hero.
Yeah, I think you're right.
As far as number of countries that he's wrestled in, number of Hall of Famers and world champions that he has stood across from, and not to mention, this is a man with tournament experience, the best of the Super Juniors in New Japan. He won this tournament last year, and he's even been up in your neck of the woods as part of the best tournament.
Yeah, certainly, you know, and when you talk about his best of the best experience, we're looking at something that happened like 10 to 12 years ago, and he's still kicking. And, you know, he's even better now. You know what I mean? So it talks to his longevity, his staying power. Jimmy Rave is exceptional, but, you know, going back to John Skyler, what he did after that arm drag, he went to the floor. He's trying to control the pace. Well, Jimmy Rave is trying to do the same thing right now. Both of these guys are very proficient in terms of controlling and manipulating a pace. And, you know, that's a very important thing to set the tone for not only your match, but the entire tournament as well.
Positively, and expressions and cliches become cliches because more often than not, they are true. And this matchup, two master strategists, two smart wrestlers, you will not see a lot of wasted motion, and truly, this will be a game of human chess, because these are two very cerebral, very intelligent wrestlers. Like I said, you will not see very much wasted motion. Both of these guys can kick it into the next gear when need be, but both of them will be wrestling as smart as possible for longevity, for perseverance, to keep going, to survive this two-night event here at East Hamilton School, just outside of Chattanooga, Tennessee.
And think about it this way, you know, there are no set brackets. They don't know who they're wrestling on night two. They can't look at another match and say, all right, if I get past this guy, I'm going to be looking at this guy or this guy. They don't know. They're going to find out with the rest of us. So, you know, that plays into the whole psychological mindset that goes into a tournament like this.
I tell you, if I was in this tournament, if I was one of the 16 guys, I would pay one of these Wrestling with Friends guys to one of these Wrestling with Words guys, rather, to get one of their friends with a camcorder and tape the matches to go back and watch them tonight.
Sure. Man, Jimmy Rave with that knee lift just clocked John Skyler.
I would have a friend, a buddy, one of these, I'd get to be an intern. I would have somebody giving me game film on everybody in this tournament that I could go back and watch tonight. because anything could happen.
Look at this, two men trading chops on the apron. How often do you see something like this?
Oh, the disrespect from Jimmy Rave. Heads up on the apron. The hardest part of the ring to come crashing down onto. Skylar wisely avoids it. It's the spear. Jimmy Rave crashes hard. The Southern Savior standing tall on the outside as this crowd comes to their feet. To your point about no brackets, either one of these men could wind up facing Corey Hollis in the next round. Cover!
Oh, wow.
Down. It could be partner versus partner or even a return of last year's tournament final. This thing could go any number of ways.
But you know what? I hate to count out a talent like Corey Hollis, but for that to happen, he'd have to get by Matt Riddle later tonight. That's no easy task.
So that's a match I cannot wait for. Skylar with the cover. You see Skylar putting his forearm and all his body weight on the face and the jaw of Jimmy Rave. Takes very little effort on his part, but Jimmy Rave has got to exert extra effort to kick out.
And the thing that I like about how John Skyler did that, a lot of times you see guys just rest the forearm against the face. He literally held up his body by putting his forearm across the face of Jimmy Rave. That added pressure does so much.
And so many of the little things that make people notice you, especially people in the sport. John Skyler does them all so well. He is a wrestler's wrestler. In my opinion, the best unsigned free agent in the game right now, and he's so good that that could change literally any day now.
Yeah.
Skyler on the offense.
Now he's got him hooked up. Oh, I thought he was going for a backdrop suplex. He just threw him sternum first into the top turnbuckle.
Another cover. Once again, minimal effort exerted on the part of John Skyler. Maximum efficiency to take down Jimmy Rave.
Sure, it was definitely smart. Like, why bother falling, crashing down to the mat yourself with a backdrop suplex when you can just throw your opponent sternum first into that top buckle? And now he followed it up with a big senton, still on that sternum area.
Yeah, Skylar is in the low 200s. He's not a big man, but he's a knotty 200 pounds. He's a thick 205 or 10 pounds. And man, he is able to just drop all that weight. It's effective. It's like, oh boy, he's gonna do it again. It's like a heavy bag in a gym. Whoa! They got caught. Rave only caught two. A heavy bag in a gym being thrown on you.
Here he comes. What's he? Oh, disorientation there.
Big
Jimmy Rave.
Center of the ring. Only gets a count of two. Real quick, the format of this tournament, we will see all first round matchups here on night one. Tomorrow night, we come right back here. The 8 winners compete in 4 single elimination bouts. The 4 winners of round 2 advance to the 4-way elimination finals that will cap off this wonderful weekend of professional wrestling.
I cannot wait to see who makes it to that Final Four.
We thank you wherever you are in the world for joining us. Big shout out to WHOO Wrestling for getting this VOD and DVD out in a timely fashion. Skylar, up on his shoulders, he loves the Finley roll. Oh, he's gonna use the buckle to his advantage. Back to what I was saying in this part. Normally, Skylar loves that Finley roll where he drops all his body weight in this opening round match, knowing if he wants to win this thing, he's got to wrestle multiple times throughout the weekend. Skylar opts for something simple and effective that takes virtually nothing out of him.
And notice he dropped him sternum first on that top turnbuckle. He's still targeting that chest area, Jimmy Rave. And you can see Skylar, he's trying to get the referee to count even faster.
That's right, these matchups, a winner can advance by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countout elimination. And Skylar is perfectly content to win it on a countout. Jimmy Rave beats the count and fights back out. He is right back out.
What a thinking man's wrestler. My goodness.
The chess match is playing out before our eyes.
And he lured him in, came back in with a chop. Straight right hand.
The sound of that one was nasty. Jimmy Rave put some stank on that one.
Oh, Jimmy Rave getting fired up. Do we see our first tope of the night here?
Skylar loves that flank shot, spear, right into the sternum, cover, and he almost beat him with it.
You know, we've talked about John Skyler and all what he's done, all of his accolades recently, but it would still be a relative upset if he's able to knock off Jimmy Rave here in the first match of the evening.
I think so. Skylar has got international experience. He wrestled in China. He wrestled in England. Went to the finals of the Super 8 tournament a couple of years back. This is not a slouch. As we pass the 10-minute mark in this opening round matchup, 20-minute time limit on all of our first round matchups this evening. You know, as we move on, we're going to see who can effectively manipulate the time. Right now, Skylar has got a full 10 minutes remaining. He's got the luxury of just laying on Rave.
Right. And the thing with Jimmy Rave here is no matter who is wrestling him in the first round or whatever round, whoever beats Jimmy Rave, it would be seen as an upset because Rave is the incumbent champion of this tournament. It could be Chris Hero. I'd still consider it an upset.
Yeah, he has proven that he can win this tournament.
Yeah.
He has proven that he has beat the system, so to speak, once before and been there surviving at the end. Rave is measuring his man. Well-placed forearm strike.
Rolls him through. Ooh, ducks the
Nothing.
kick.
Skylar with the
stacked up.
tight.
Now the Finley roll.
There it is. All his body weight comes crashing down, and Jimmy Rave is going to look to retreat to the outside. Even with all that international experience, Skylar, it would mean something. It would mean something to his reputation to knock off, to eliminate a veteran, a well-traveled, well-known international star like Jimmy Rave in our opening round here.
Now Skylar looking to bring him in over the top, suplex him in. Oh! Skylar held on, saving the match
Rave
here.
took this match to the apron once before, and it did not work out into his favor. Is he going to try to go back to that game plan? Knowing how much it took out of him to come crashing down on that apron, is he going to try to do the same to Skylar here?
Really laid into him with that chop.
Heavy hands. Skylar, big kick. Oh, Rave knew to avoid it. Oh boy! Oh!
Skylar went to the well one too many times. Rave saw that spear was coming, just kicked him right in the mouth and dropped him back first on that apron. But now he's got to get back in and capitalize.
Yeah, in a way, if he doesn't watch himself, he could risk elimination if he's out there too long. Rave has got his bearings though, makes the cover, 2, and almost won the match. My God.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is just the first match, Brad.
Unbelievable collection of professional wrestlers. We want to thank WHOO Wrestling. We want to thank Words with, heads up. Oh, God, he got him again. We want to thank Wrestle with Words. We want to thank the Hales Clan, East Hamilton School, and everyone that has helped make this thing possible. Oh, dear, on the top rope. Heads up. Huge superplex. MLJ, first man to his feet here, potentially can control the matchup, but a huge crash like that just takes so much out of both men.
Or maybe the first man to just kind of roll over and drape an arm over their opponent. They could come up with a victory. Jimmy Rave looking to do that.
Look at
No, sir.
Almost won it, you see. The desperation on the face of Jimmy Rave. You see John Skyler valiantly trying to stay with the fight. Winner of this will be our first of 8 to advance to round number 2. It will take place tomorrow night. Gorgeous facility here at East Hamilton School.
Oh, you're absolutely right about that, Brad. This place is magnificent. Oh, wait a second.
Dangerous. He will try the Finley roll again.
Avalanche style?
Yes, sir.
Woo! He got all of it, too.
The sternum, the rib cage of Jimmy Rave has been brutalized. Cover in the rope.
Look at how smart Jimmy Rave is. Even with taking that maneuver, he positioned his body in a way that he knew that he would be able to drape his leg over that bottom rope. I am so impressed with the wrestling intelligence of Jimmy Rave.
No, he knew exactly ring presence. He knew exactly where to put himself in the ring. Rave is still thinking.
Ooh, small package.
Small package, 2!